Bam. Welcome to the stream tonight, everybody. Stopping the court process 101. Turn this puppy down just a little. Okay, welcome to the show tonight. We're going to pick up where we left off at last night. Apparently, I was having some trouble with my sound, with my equipment, and I hope we're not having the same problem tonight. So, if we are, you guys just let me know. My eye's still a little messed up. Yeah. What's up, William? We had a little situation last night, so we had a live stream about it last night, but my sound was cutting in and out, and it was like pissing off some people. So I thought we'd just come back on tonight and talk about the arrest. Yeah, I got arrested last night. What's up, Gino? Welcome to the show tonight. I'm moving slow. My eye, I took an eye gouge, but I gave one too. Oh, so we had a situation last night where my one of my wife's Airbnb, the neighbor and the units are connecting, so you can smell what the hell's going on over there. And the neighbor's been smoking cigarettes and being disrespectful. And the guest that rented my wife's business last night called us and said that the dude was smoking pot, and it was some potent stuff. And so, we reviewed what the city does if you smoke in a building, and if it's a connecting building, apartment, or a duplex or whatever, and you smoke in the building, you're violating the city ordinance, and they charge you like $50, and then the next time they charge you $100, and then the next time they charge you, yeah. Well, none of that's helping my wife, who's people are leaving, and I don't blame her. I've been there before to help her clean, and yeah, the cigarette smoke make your freaking eyes burn. So anyway, I went over to talk to him about that last night, and dude, got ugly. He came out the door and chest butted me, and then I pushed him off of me, and then he swung on me, and then it was down the toilet. It was in the toilet from there. Yeah, man, I picked him up and just kind of threw him on the ground, and we took it to the ground because I didn't want to like punch his face. You don't want to hurt people, but some young people are have no idea, and they think that, I don't know. I guess they think people scare their ass or something. I don't know. Just because you're old, and they so we wrestled around on the ground for a while until I got him under control, and I held him on the ground and held my wife to call the police because after a while, after him talking much trash, that he was going to take my head off and do all this stuff. And he's asked me, "You getting tired yet? Are you getting?" Well, the dude came to the door smoking a cigarette. Okay, he came to the door smoking a cigarette. And so, I watched the George Foreman movie. He just do the rope of dope. I just rolled around on the ground with him for a while, weigh his ass down. I didn't want a boxing because that's not going to go well and for him or me. It didn't go well for me anyway because the police showed up and I was holding him down. And so I got off of him, and and then the cops, oh yeah, well, oh yeah. So dude started, oh yeah, he can attack me. I was so scared. I got the whole thing on video. Right. Well, the first half of it is on video, and no, I'm not going to be posting it because when I get to it in the story, you understand. So I got the whole thing on video, and at one point he was telling me, "Oh yeah, your girl's video recording you, and she's going to watch you get your ass kicked." I'm like, dude, you talk a lot. Okay, you talk a lot of crap. Okay, and you ain't doing nothing. Anyway, so the police showed up and started doing that little thing, and he came over to me, and I got some scrapes on my elbow. I need to remember when you slam somebody on the cement, you need to keep your knees and your elbows up and put your body on top of them. Anyway, so then the cops, oh, you injured? No, dude, I'm not enduring. I don't need any medical assistance. I'm fine. He don't need no medical assistance either. He already told him he is fine. He don't need no medical assistance. I don't need no medical assistance either. I'm fine. Okay, but the cop's gonna whip out his phone and try to take pictures of my arms and my knees and my eye. And I'm like, dude, excuse me, I don't need any medical attention, and I'm not authorizing you to take pictures of me. I don't need. Oh, we need to take picture of injuries for evidence. For what evidence? Okay, I just said I don't need medical attention. He don't need medical attention. So what evidence do you need pictures for? And well, he got pissed. Apparently, cops don't like being told what to do or whatever, or what they can't do, or whatever. So, um, so then he asked me, "So are you, Mr. Neighbor? Are you blocking me from taking evidence and doing my job?" I said, "No, officer, absolutely not. I am not blocking you. I do not intend to block you from doing your job or even to interfere with you doing your job." Yeah. And then I covered up my, and closed my eye. I couldn't remember which eye. I wasn't sure if it had the right eye closed. It was in the middle of the night. Okay. Yeah. So the officer got a little damn grumpy because I wasn't cooperating with him, wanting to run around and take pictures, and I wasn't kissing his ass. I had nothing to say to him. I only called him because I couldn't let dude go back in the house. So I couldn't let him go back in the house. I'm from the hood. Okay, if someone gets their ass whooped out in their front yard, okay, you don't let them go back in the house. Anyway, I didn't go there for all of that. He started that by acting like a stinking idiot. And so I ended it for him. And so then the police came over and they decided that, the young officer watched the video and he saw, and the dude told the officer, yeah, I got his card right here because I told him I'm going to need that. My legal team's going to need that. Officer Sean E. Dalbert, police officer 2. So Officer Dalbert decided that he was going to arrest me for assault, or excuse me, write a citation and give me a citation for assault. And he added trespassing and a couple more things. So I told him that's fine, man, but I'm not going to sign it because I'm a legal professional and we don't sign to appear. And I didn't tell him this, but when you sign to appear, you're agreeing to give the court jurisdiction over your ass. That's it. So, but I just told him I don't sign. I'm not. Oh, he was really agitated now. So he jumps up in my face. Oh, so you'd rather go to jail tonight? And he's all loud than sign. Well, no, I don't rather do that, but I'm not signing. So then the other young officer runs over. I'm like, dude, you need to relax, okay? Because I had enough of all that shit. And my back hurts, my eyeball, it's so hurt. Yeah. And part of with my back, I worked out earlier in the day and I put ice on my back after the workout to kind of help that transition. And then I took the ice off and went to dinner and then over to dude's house. So my back was still cold. And so you can't do cold back stuff without paying later. So yeah, I'm kind of paying now, but that's all right because sometimes you just got to step up and do what you got to do. So So you know, I'm like, fine. I got no problem going to jail. I don't know, y'all think going to jail is, you know, y'all already. No, I ain't never been convicted of anything, and I never took no deal. So I might as well throw that shit on the table right here at the gate. Okay, but my ass has been hauled off to jail a whole bunch of times. I can't even count how many times they hauled me off to jail between 2009, between 2006 and 2009 when they were doing their, when they were doing their beat down on my family, which is the beat down that forced me to do what we're doing now. So, yeah, so Officer Delbert decided that since I wasn't signing the ticket, he was going to haul me to jail. And the sad thing is, nobody goes to jail if you refuse to sign the ticket. They have all your information. They got your address. They got your stinking tag number of your vehicle. They got all the freaking information they need. And besides, I'm like, y'all guys think I ain't showing up? No, my court date's on the 25th, but I'm gonna be in y'all face first thing Monday morning. First thing Monday morning. So when they got me to the sheriff's office where the jail is, sheriff deputies came out to get me, and one of them was like, I know you. I'm like, dude, you old. Okay. You know me from either you was here before. Yeah, I was here I was here one time before for a very short period of time, overnight, and then they hauled my ass to CCA and a whole bunch of other places for 33 months. So, but I was only here for a short time. Yeah, but it's interesting is they didn't want me to stay. You know, right at the gate, they was talking about, oh yeah, how we keep our numbers in our cell phone or whatever, and no one remembers that shit. And I'm, yeah. So they told me, hey, we need to fingerprint you. I'm like, guys, look, I have respect for the sheriff deputies. I lived in this town 43 years. I've never been disrespected by anybody from the sheriff's department. So I ain't trying to come across as being a butthead or difficult or anything like that. But I'm not signing anything, and that's why I'm here. And I refused to sign the ticket out in the field, even though the officer had all of the information he needed. And then the young sheriff deputy, Miss Farb, she said, well, Mr. Neighbors, I was hoping that I could get you to sign that OR bond so you could be released tonight. I'm thinking in my head, what? I only been here for freaking 10 minutes, maybe 20 minutes. Why did he have to handcuff me and make me ride in the car with my hands all, in the front seat, all leaning forward because there wasn't enough damn room? And okay, just to let me out in 10, 15 minutes. Oh, nobody goes to jail anymore for not signing the ticket unless the police officer is mad. And it's sad that you can be a law enforcement officer and let piddly ass shit get your ass in trouble, because that's pretty much what Mr. Delbert is on tour. And here's my citation. And I got charged with battery and criminal trespass. Now, I got charged with battery, but dude didn't get charged with battery. And dude told Mr. Delbert 2 times that he threw the first punch. And then when Mr. Delbert comes over to hear my side of the story, I'm like, dude, there's nothing left to say. Well, Mr. Neighbors, I need to have your side. Okay, he threw the first punch. That's a wrap. Oh, yeah, he was pretty pissed off. Yeah, so one of my friends that was witnessing the whole thing told me, oh, you were being combative. I watched the video, and it appears you were being combative. I was like, no, dude, you're using the wrong word, okay? If my big black ass is combative with the police department, they're going to light me up. They ain't even going to play. Are you kidding me right now? There's no way in hell I would even put myself in that position. See, I'm telling the dudes now, dude, you don't have to run over here He said he's taking me to jail. We're going to jail. I ain't, I'm too tired to be messing with anybody right now. Okay, so we went to jail, and they didn't want to keep me. And the lady's like, "Oh well, I figured, I was like, well, wait a minute. So if I don't get out tonight, then I'll get to see the judge in a few days." And they both were like, "The hell?" Just screwing with them people's head. Oh, like, well, yeah, you'd be hanging out with us for a while. I said, okay, can I think about it for a minute? They're like, yeah, Mr. Neighbors, okay, I'm gonna go sit down for a little while. I went and sat back down. Then they took my fingerprints and stuff, and then they didn't even ask me to sign nothing. And then they said, well, Mr. Neighbors, I can get your cell phone if you want to go ahead and call your wife to come pick you up. Okay, wait a minute. How the hell did we just move past my decision to go home? I hadn't decided that I wanted to go home yet. And actually, to be honest with you, if my back wasn't hurting from being cold and doing all that shit, I would have stayed just to, because I would have stayed this one night just to screw with their head and finish building my case so I can sue their ass. Nobody goes to jail for not signing a damn ticket. Are you kidding me right now? Oh wait, I did. And then I was charged with criminal trespass and battery when the dude told the cop that he hit me first. Okay, and the dude didn't need any. The dude did not need any medical attention because I didn't punch him. Actually, I didn't do anything to him. I just held him down. Yeah, and so he didn't need any medical attention. And so my identification that I gave them, y'all know what it was, right? My passport. Mm-hmm. The one that I have diplomatic immunity, unless there's an injured party or damaged property, they have no right to be in my face or do shit to me. And the dude said he was not injured, and there was no property that got damaged, except my back. Okay, so traffic ticket 101, kicking these people's butt. So we're just going to talk about that tonight, the traffic ticket situation, and I'm just going to explain to you how that's junk. Okay, and number one, we're going to start out this. They have me in municipal court, and that's the court that they had me in when I got the $3 $10 seatbelt tickets, and I moved their happy asses over to federal court and tied their ass up for 1 year and 3 months until the judge called me with all them in the office wanting to figure out what a settlement would be. That was quite a while ago. So I know we got new players now, but I know, I guess it's time to educate some people. So the number one problems with traffic citation, signature of the defendant. The officer wrote booked. He wrote booked in there for the signature of the defendant. So he signed for me. And the signature of the officer. The signature of the officer is right there below his signature that he signed for me. And that's the only signatures on here. And it's circled right here. My court date's 10/25 at 10:30 a.m. I'm just getting up at 10:30, so that ain't going to work for me. But yeah. So let's just chop this up. Let's just chop this up. Number one, the cop signed right here. Signature of the officer. The officer is in the executive branch of the government, right? Not the judicial branch. Notices to appear, citing, whatever, should be signed by a judicial officer of the court, and not the police officer enforcing. So now the officer violated the separation clause in the Constitution that says the branches of the government have to be separated to prevent this kind of fraud shit. How am I doing? Oh, we just getting started. So the officer signed in place for me, and he also signed in place for the prosecutor. Because prosecutors one or the judge or somebody from a judicial is supposed to sign uh this citation, this trash station. Okay, so let's just move on. Okay, so that's the number one reason why their crap is tried. So number two, um, battery and criminal trespass. So and it has like 14-402 for battery and 14-301. So I'm assuming those are codes, and those are lower than statutes. Statutes are not valid laws because they don't have an acting clause, they don't have ties, they don't have bodies or nothing else. And yeah, so that's kind of I don't even know what those are, but I'm not worried about it. Because the next thing that we're going to attack in here is what court? What court did they arrest me and take me? Or what court am I supposed to go in to address this arrest warrant and hauling my ass off to jail? Y'all see that's municipal court, right? Uh-huh. So municipal court is down the damn street. It's not even connected to the state court. Why is that? Why is that? Why is it that municipal court is not connected to the state court? It's down the damn street. Yeah, so I picked that shit apart. I'll say I don't feel like punching, but yeah. Anyway, municipal court gets its judicial authority from the damn city ordinance. Look it up. Get on the Google and punch in the court clerk's manual for your state, which is how I pulled up this information. And I read the entire court clerk's manual, and it's so full of shit. Municipal court don't have judicial authority to do a damn thing. They don't have judicial authority to charge you, take your money. They don't have, they don't have authority to do shit. But they do all day because some people don't know. I'm not done with municipal court because I know y'all wondering. Okay, so what? Okay, so municipal court does not have a judge. There is no judge in municipal court. Oh yeah, there's a white dude or a black dude. I've only seen white dudes, so I'm in the wrong part of town, maybe, or the country or something. So municipal court doesn't have a judge. It has a white dude or a black dude or a woman, a white woman. It has some asshole in a suit up there pretending to be a judge. And that asshole is an attorney. It's an attorney that was appointed by the city to run the cash cow, screwing people over and violating everybody's due process. The minister is not even a judge. Oh, he was real mad when when I brought that up in court and doing my $10 seatbelt tickets, and they was real grumpy when I told the judge that if there was conflict of interest, you'd have to dismiss all this, right? Well, yeah. Well, Miss Names, the conflict of interest in traffic court is that you're getting paid by the state, the police officer's getting paid by the state, the prosecutor's getting paid by the state. That lady over there writing down stuff, that bitch, excuse me, she getting paid by the state too. And then I looked around and I seen all those people out there. And I said, apparently everybody here doing this is getting paid by the state except me and all these other people sitting over here about to come up here and go through the same crap I'm facing right now. Oh yeah, they like to. I know they like pretending they're hitting me with that damn hammer or some shit because they really get into that shit. Mm. So when I did my thing, I sued them in the state court, not the municipal court, and this is why you can't stop the eviction process or none of that shit in municipal court because it's a fake ass court. It's fake. It's a fake. I sound like Trump now, don't I? Yeah. So it's a fake ass court. So you're not going to get anything done in there. So and then if you file shit in state court, well, then the state court people are their buddies, and they're all connected, and they're going to do what they can to stall. But when you file your case, and actually, what I like to do is file it in state court to crush their process and all that shit, and then go ahead and file it in federal court, and then serve the parties. And then once the parties are all served, I can order the federal court judge to demand that they sit their happy asses down at the settlement table. Because if they can't respond to the state court beatdown, they have no standing to say shit in federal court. Mm. That's how we do that. So David, I call it federal court and state court, and then obviously municipal court. Those are the three courts. Okay, they use these names to screw everybody's brain up, whatever. Hell, in New York, they're telling people that they're filing shit in the Supreme Court of New York. That's so freaking ridiculous. Yeah, your foreclosure is in the Supreme Court in New York. You freaking got to be kidding me right now. Yeah. No, and that's pretty much, Now, if I liked the officer, or if I thought the officer was being respectful toward me and didn't have a problem because I was black, okay, I'm just gonna say it. Okay, he had a problem because I was black. He shows up. I'm sitting on a little white dude. I'm holding his hands down. Okay, the white dude don't have no punches on his face. I don't think he got his elbows skinned up as bad as me. He told me he wasn't hurt at all. So if the officer hadn't act like an idiot, maybe I would have had him call his supervisor out there. Had him double check with the supervisor to see if he really wanted to arrest me, because nobody gets arrested for not signing a ticket. I mean, I wasn't not cooperating or whatever. I was being non-cooperative when I didn't think I needed to, because, oh yeah, I know why they want to take all these pictures and do all this shit so that the government can decide if they want to come after me. Oh, they're not used to waiting for the injured party to move or whatever. Oh, hell, I know. They may have called dude's ass after they left to double check to make sure he's ready to ready to come after me. But dude gonna have his hands full because my wife's about to sue his ass for his lease. So she'll have both halves of the building and she won't have to worry about that shit. So his hands gonna be full with that. Now, if dude decides he wants to press charges for assault or criminal trespass or whatever, he can do whatever, because I'm already gonna be up in the city's ass, so, and the state's ass, and Mr. Delbert will be in court. Uh-huh. Yeah, we're gonna be in court. And the other officer, Officer Palin, was the officer that drove me there. He was a nice young man, and he was very respectful. So he was the younger of the two, doing what the first officer told him. And I don't feel like he agreed or whatever. And so, yeah, no, I got no beef with him. My beef is with the person that made the decision to arrest me for no freaking reason, just because I didn't know, because I was being non-cooperative when I didn't need to be. It's sad that police officers show up and then They want to just start stomping all over your rights so they can get what they need for the prosecutor. Oh, I don't think the prosecutor is going to be very happy when I show with my demand for sanctions for, I don't know. Well, I have 3.5 million on it, but I'm thinking about moving it down to like 125,000. But I need a new truck. City of Lawrence, I need a new truck. And I've been minding my own business, and I ain't looking for a fight. But when I get assaulted by a police officer handcuffing me and hauling my ass to jail for no reason, then it's a bit of a problem. And well, y'all know how I feel about this. So shit's going down. That's all I got to say. You know, I kept my mouth shut, and they did what they wanted, and it's going to be my turn, and it's going to start first thing Monday. What's up, William? Oh no, dude, don't. No, don't worry about that, man. Okay, because I was verbally assaulting him, but I wasn't physically touching him. Okay, and I'm sick and tired of him taking on my wife's business. So, and that's the problem. Okay, you screw with the you screw. Y'all know how it is, huh? You mess with the honey, and it's gonna be some problems. And then when you and then when you're disrespectful and act like a freaking idiot, that doesn't help anything. Welcome, Steve. I don't have my camera in the right place, so I can't see the. Yeah, ain't that the truth? So this is going to be real interesting, and this is my $1,000 bond they made me sign so I can get out. So I'll be making a file with this. I still have the ATF on my program. No, I have not forgot about the ATF, and I also have Leavenworth on the program. Uh, it's just a little hard to get this stuff done when I got a lot of work I need to be getting done. But when you come punch me in the face and haul me to jail, then that's gonna move your ass up to the top of the list. So, and that's where we're at, up to the top of the list. What's up, Kim? Welcome to this emergency drop-in team meeting. No, actually, I wanted to follow up on this from last night. I did the meeting last night with the toe-up shirt on, and I probably should have turned the camera off and changed it because I had to keep pulling. But it was very dramatic, right? Yeah. And so my sound was messing up and causing problems. So I thought I'd just redo this. And that was a long day yesterday. So I can get this done before it gets that long, and I could actually talk about it. I forgot to even bring my documentation in here to show you guys last night. So we got that wrapped up, and I'm going to have a new playlist for this because I'm thinking this is going to have at least a few videos in it. I don't know how many. I don't even know when I go down here if they're, I'm thinking maybe they might want to. I don't know, but I'm done with that. So they can get my new truck, right? You think that that after the first go around that they would stay out of my face, but not so much. But I'm good. I got plenty of time. Oh, damn. Thank you, Kim. $9.99. Yeah, I'm moving slow today too, man. My knees, both of my knees got skint up, and my elbow got skint up really bad. Then I have some fingers that got skint up. So I guess I need to have my son. I need to have my oldest son. Actually, but I need to have my kids like help me with that. Now I think maybe I need to make better decisions. And I need a hitman. Okay, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, prosecutor. Yeah, so we're gonna get this thing worked up, and I'm gonna be using traffic packets. That's it. I'm not gonna be doing anything different, whatever. I'm gonna use traffic packets. I might add something to it. I don't know. You guys know how it is. I always start adding stuff, but that's pretty much what I'm gonna use. Traffic packages. Traffic packages addresses the attack with codes and statutes. Statutes and codes. Revised codes and statutes are non-valid laws. And so it also addresses the 42 U.S.C. 1983 thing. I like to just keep it real freaking simple because that avoids the arguing. So I need to get to work. Okay, I need to go sit down and rest. No, I'm going to get to work. I need to get to work. I'm going to rest while I'm working. Anyway, so, if you guys are getting this situation, well, this is all spelled out for you. And you can watch these videos or what I put together or what we're doing here so that you can see the new wrinkles that we're going to be adding. The new wrinkles. We're adding these new wrinkles to give us more punching power. And one of the wrinkles that I'm going to be adding, Mr. Sean Delbert here, and I was explaining to him that no one is forced to sign the ticket. And he was explaining to me that he said, you are not a very good legal professional. That's what he told me. I'm like, dude, I don't think you know me, and I know you don't know shit. If you did, you wouldn't be running your mouth right now. And that's pretty much that. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, so Mr. Sean Delbert, I'm probably. Oh, nice. David. Let me post this. This is what I'm talking about. Fire in the hole. That's exactly what I'm talking about. And you, David, you know what I'm about to say right here, right? Yeah. Mr. Delbert may be providing me my new truck. I might think, no, I'm gonna, yeah. So his assets, I can sue him for his assets. I can sue him for his officer's certificate. Yeah, I think it's called a certificate or something like that. Yeah, it's funny the things that you can sue for if you got the courage to step the hell up and you don't allow their limitation bullshit to get in your way. So I can't wait to see the look on Mr. Delbert's face when Dalbrute, I didn't know how to say his name, on his face when he find out that I'm a lot better legal professional than he thinks. No, Steve. That's what you do if you're in their conventional program. Okay. In my program, you reserve your rights by adding their asses as the number one defendant to your lawsuit and shoving it up their face. See, I cleaned that up in the end. That's how we do it. We ain't got time for that figure administrative bullshit, man. You add their asses, the state, because the state committed real estate deed fraud, the state is paying the prosecutor to come after you. the state, and that changes the whole picture. So I don't think there's no reserving. You have no damn rights. I'm sorry, no offense, Steve, but you have no rights. You don't. If you had damn rights, we wouldn't have to be doing all this shit. So what it comes down to, that if you want to have a right, you got to be willing to get your ass hauled off to jail or whatever. You have to be willing to do whatever it takes. Otherwise, you got shit for the program. So thank you guys for the value you're sharing your time. We're going to be back on Sunday. We're going to go over the diplomatic immunity package and the value that you get in that package and why I put that package together. And I'm also going to offer a special deal during the time that we have the live stream on the package. And after the live stream is over, I'm going to change the deal. So, and then I don't want to hear nothing about anybody complaining, or I'm going to come to your house after my wounds healed up. Oh, because that scraping shit hurts. Oh, yeah. It's waiting you to jump in and freaking I got in the hot tub today. Like, oh, my God. I think I'm going to die, but it feels really good. Okay, guys, I'll see you guys on Sunday night, and we're going to learn how to get diplomatic immunity so that you'll be able to be in the best position that you can be in if you get in the situation that I'm in. There you go. Oh, keep the punching. My arms are even kind of sore. Oh, yeah, I'm going to be 29 in a few. I think I'm going to be 29. I don't want my wife to hear me saying that because she might have to come here and correct me. Oh, yeah, I think I got a birthday coming up here pretty quick, too. But, yeah, I ain't ready to get dirt thrown on my face yet. So that's for damn sure. See you guys in the next live stream.